What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite plays for today's Big 12 game main slate. Y'all, hope everybody's having an amazing day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe if you're new or supporting the channel, man. I appreciate the love as always. Press that bell icon so you always stay notified for new videos. Let's jump into it, y'all. We got to dissect the slate. Let's go to the point guard spot. Now, we know that Trae Young is now questionable. All right, he's 10,200, but he's cheaper on DraftKings. But knowing he's questionable, could be possibly out, we could definitely look into Jeff Teague. Only 4,600, 4K on DraftKings, got major upside in this play. Going against the Clippers is a 234 implied total here, and you already know there's no Patrick Beverly, so he's in a great spot to give you that 30 plus in this play, y'all. So definitely take a look at that. Another guy I could look into will be let's go to Kemba Walker. 6,800, but he is 74 on DraftKings. Still a great play for him, knowing that Jaylen Brown's out. That gives him a boost in usage. Also in a great play overall in matchup. So it's 22nd against opposing point guards, and a great play. So he can definitely give you a great ceiling spot here. As you can see, he had 27, 46, 57, 39 in the last 4 games against Memphis, and is a high pace for them in this play, as Memphis is 103 in pace. So definitely can help them out in this place. Of Boston's in a great spot here against Memphis. All right, so looking to that spot. Of course, you could go up to Russell Westbrook if you want to play that. He's 9,900 on FanDuel, 98 on DraftKings, going against a beat up Denver squad. Murray's out, Harris is doubtful. Going against Monte Morris is, you already know he could definitely run these guys over in this play. It's 1.35 fantasy points per minute on the court. Been dominating in the last 4 games. 66, 60, 64, 54 in the last 4 games. And he has some upside. He had a 54 against Denver before, and a 53 in the last 5 games against Denver. So even though he's 9,900, he could pay up that price tag. He can give you that 50 plus here, knowing that upside with him against them, and there's really no good matchup. He could just definitely dominate here. All right, so let's go to our next spot at shooting guard. All right, going to the shooting guard spot. All right, we want to look into Jrue Holiday's a great play. He's 7,500 on FanDuel. It's a great spot here. And now he's 81 on DraftKings. To me, that's more of a ceiling play in my opinion here. Now he's 4,900. All right, he had 49 fantasy points in 32 minutes last game. Knowing that Zion is probably gonna be back here, we're gonna see about that with the upside, but it looking like how they did with Porzingis yesterday, of just giving him little spurts of minutes. Even though he's gonna be starting, he could hit around like that 20 to 25 minutes, but he could dominate. But his floor, he could give you that 30, 35 here. So love the spot for Jrue Holiday and this price tag. Another guy I could look into obviously would be Lou Williams. All right, without Beverly, Kawhi is expected to rest today, and we still got to look into if Paul George is going to play. But nonetheless, Lou Williams is a smashing play here, 6,300. He's 73 on DraftKings, but he could give you that. He could give you that 50 plus. He had that 52 last game. He had 31. He had that 52 a game ago, and he giving you a great floor against ATL. He had 38, 39, 38, 38, 30 in the last 5. So like you see at 6,300, even at 7,300, he could give you that 30 plus in this play, especially knowing that he gets that potential upside with these guys out. All right, looking to another spot here as Marcus Smart. 5,600 is too cheap, knowing that he possibly gonna be starting with in the line for Jaylen Brown here, and he's 57 on DraftKings still, in a smashing play against Memphis. Like I said, it's a fast-paced game for them, positive pace, and is in a great matchup. The 26 against shooting guards. Great slot here for Marcus Smart to give you upside. All right, let's see if I get some more savings. All right, now I like another guy. I'm going to go down this list, man. Malik Beasley. All right, last time I went with, I'm trying to think who I went with last time, but it wasn't Beasley. But that was when Murray and Harris was out, and Beasley went off. He had that 42 fantasy point game. He had that 42 fantasy point game, and I won't go back to this well here. Knowing that Harris is out and Murray's out, I mean, Monte Morris, he's not really a fantasy point. He's more of a chaser with his minutes. And Malik Beasley's in a great spot here. All right, he dominated before. He hit 4,200 on FanDuel, but 47 on DraftKings. So somebody looking here, knowing that he's their 30th last in the position as well as shooting guard. So Malik Beasley is in a smash and play to do some damage as he did previously. All right, so something you could consider with a cheaper play. All right, let's look into our small forwards. Going to the small forward side of things, Will Barton, 6,500, still too cheap, knowing that he gets a big boost without these guys. You got Millsap out, you have Harris doubtful, you have Murray out. I mean, this guy's in a great play to give you that 50 plus like he did three games ago. He had 39, 31 in the last 2 games against Houston. Great spot for them. All right, as you can see, Houston's 103.6 to Denver, so it's a great positive pace for Denver here. So love this space, knowing that he gonna ball out, give you hopefully that 50, 40 to 50 fantasy point game here. All right, so like that play for him. All right, in that spot for today. Let's go to our power forwards. All right, going to the power forward side of things, Bam Adebayo, man's in a good spot against Washington. Even though he's in the power forward, he is the center. So he smashed it. They smashed Washington, man. Washington is horrible against centers, 29th in the position as well. So Bam's in a great play here to give you that 45 to 50 plus game here against Washington. As you can see, he had a 38 last time, 53 in the last 2 games. He had a 32, 51, 48 in the last 3 against Washington. This is a great play overall for him. I know that Mahimi's basically the only guy there that could do work, and you have Thomas Bryant still, but in a great play as his pace is also a positive pace for them, 99 to 102.7 for Washington. So great pace for Miami in this play to definitely help out. All right, another guy I could look into. Let's look for some savings. Michael Porter, once again, 53 on FanDuel. Still too cheap for him, knowing the upside here. He gets a great boost without Millsap. He's been dominating lately, y'all. So love this play with the minutes. But he is 6,600 on DraftKings. To me, that's going to be a little pricey, but he can still give you upside a little bit. It's 1.15 fantasy points per minute on the court, and he had that 45, 26, 44 in the last 3 games in a great pace against Houston. So I love this play for him. Of course, you want to go down, you could go to Zion Williamson. All right, he's 4,500 on FanDuel, 5K on DraftKings. Of course, everyone's going to be on him because he's coming back finally, and you already know what he can do, man. So he expected to make his debut today against the Spurs, but nonetheless, man, 4,500, he could clear that if he gets the ball rolling. I think Derek Favors is possibly going to be out, so this just gives him around a 20-25 minute game like they did Porzingis, because Porzingis has been out like almost 9 games. So he's going to be more sporadic with his minutes, but getting that burst in minutes, so I like him at this price tag, knowing the upside here. He can give you that 30 fantasy point upside here. So love Zion in this play against Spurs. All right, let's look into our last play at center. All right, going to the center spot, I do like Rudy Gobert, man, at 10K on FanDuel, but he's cheaper on DraftKings at 8,500. It's too cheap. Knowing the upside against Golden State, been crushing them to this year. He had that 42, 53, 52 in the last 3 against Golden State. He had that 42 last game, 60, 48, 59 in the last 4. He's been balling recently, y'all. So, of course, with this price tag and FanDuel, you want him to get that at least 50, but hopefully 50, 55, but that's just hitting 5K. But knowing on DraftKings giving you 50, that's a great upside on DraftKings for that play. Another guy you can look into is Montrezl Harrell, all right, because he's in a good spot. 5,900 is too cheap, knowing he's a good upside without out his players, man. They're real depleted, so him and Zubac gonna definitely be sharing minutes like they always do, but great spot for him. 31.3 projection play with a 5.3 value play. Of course, it's probably the highest total implied total here at 236 for today. So like this play for him, as ATL is 27th against the position, and also Alex Len is doubtful for today, so that definitely helps him out, knowing that John Collins is going to be in the mix and he can't play all 40 minutes. So knowing that he gonna get great great spot here for him. There's really no one that could really guard him in this spot when Collins is out. So like this play for him, and that's something I'm looking into for today. All right, if you like the plays, definitely give a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lines, comment below. Using Draft Dashboard tools, you want access to my player pool because I make updated changes throughout the day, especially with injury news. It's going to be in my player pool throughout the day. So if you want access, click the link in the description and sign up for these tools. Draft Dashboard, man, it's 24/7 live data, man. It keeps it organized and definitely helpful, man. So as you can see, you get access to the NBA cheat sheet to give you the best plays of the slate. You got your position optimizer to see what's going on with the slate. You got the sleepers and your studs, see, you know, give you that value. You got that player trend, see who's hot, who's not. You got the lineup optimizer to generate quality lineups. You got the watch players. Also, that is your player pool. You'll see watch Mel's DFS picks. If you click the link in the description, you will have that all access of what I'm thinking about for the slate for either DraftKings or FanDuel. And also, when you check out the lineup optimizer, they have added the GPP and cash selection. So that's awesome, especially what type of tournaments you're playing. If you want to play cash for double ups head to head, that's great to have, man. But knowing that you want to play those takedowns and the GPP, check that out with that selection too. So love y'all, man. This is Mel DFS, and y'all collect that bag and y'all stay blessed, and I see y'all in the next video.